Jacob Schrantz here with the newly announced WCL All-Star Spencer Shipman. Spencer, you've been here for a few years with the Pippins. First time becoming an All-Star. How are you feeling with that announcement?
It's pretty special. Definitely a special honor. First year they've had it in a while, and to be such a humbly a familiar face around here, it's very special. Yeah.
And you've been grinding with this Pippins team pretty much since you've joined the collegiate level, and this game's actually going to be broadcast on the MLB network. I imagine that'll be kind of the biggest stage of your career, so how is that going to feel to play on big-time TV like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy when I didn't even know it was on MLB network, and one of my teammates, I think it might have been Mo, was telling me about it, and it was a shock, and I'm super excited, and I just can't wait. I'm just going to soak up every moment that I can.
And you've been with this Pippins team since the beginning of your WCL career, and when you think back on it, what's been like your favorite moment? It could be from this year, it could be from the past few years.
Man, my favorite moments are just meeting all the different people and getting to learn just the different philosophies of baseball from each program. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it is baseball. You got to throw it, you got to hit it, you got to field it, but everyone has something different for somebody, and I just love picking people's brains and learning about it.
And I saw on your Instagram that you utilize baseball as a way of almost like a therapeutic experience to just kind of get away from all the stress in the world. How do you feel like that has helped you grow as a player and also as a person?
Man, so much. I mean, there's Coach Crustangel talks about it a lot. There's so much overlap within life and baseball, and being able to kind of take pieces from each has been otherworldly, helping within the baseball side of things as well as in life. I feel like there's times like I'll get stressed out in school or something, and I'll go do something that I would do in baseball when I would get stressed, and vice versa. And it's completely changed my life personally.
And you also play with a couple of your college teammates as well from Whitworth. What's it like to play in the summer with some familiar faces, while you said also some of your favorite moments are getting to know the new guys?
Yeah. It's awesome. I mean, you kind of already have that bond. I mean, especially early on in summer ball, you don't really know people and what are their personalities like. Am I going to mesh well with them? So having a teammate, you always have someone to kind of bounce off of. Like if you're struggling or kind of feel a little left out or something, you always have somebody to go to, and it's awesome. Especially a guy like Aiden Morrison was a team captain on our team and has just been an amazing leader in the year that I was at Whitworth last year. And I mean, it's just, you can't ask for much more. I mean, you've built relationships and brothers here, and to already have a couple of them going into it just makes it that much better.
And joining this All-Star roster, you'll be on the South Division alongside Preston Allen, so another familiar face. But there will be some guys on other teams that I'm sure you've played against over the years. So is there going to be any residual bad blood, or is this just kind of a fun experience for you?
I think it'll be kind of fun. I mean, we all know summer ball is not as deep as it is during the school season. I know Tai Yukamoto will be playing with him from Corvallis. He's in our conference down at Pacific, and so it's going to be really fun. I've always liked him. There's never any bad blood. Like, we had some really hard games against them this spring, and there was never anything bad for us. And I think in talking to guys around the league, when they get on second, being up the middle, you kind of get to know some people, and there's never any really bad blood. And yeah, I'm just super excited.
And after the All-Star break, you guys will go into the final few weeks of the regular season. What are you planning on bringing for these final few weeks as you guys push for that playoff spot?
Yeah, I mean, these are the dog days of summer. This is where you kind of find out if you want to keep playing or if you're like, man, home sounds great. So you just got to bring the juice every day, and it feels like a big push. Kind of sometimes you get to the yard and it's like, man, got to grind today. And this last few weeks, that's kind of how it is. So just bringing the juice, bringing the energy, pushing guys along the way, that's kind of the motive here for the next few weeks.
And you've been kind of the young guy on the team. Now you're one of the veterans. You've been here for a few years. Do you feel like your role has kind of grown in that same way with this Pippins roster in 2024?
Totally, yeah. I think so. I think especially my first year, man, that was an interesting year. I didn't get to play being a redshirt, so I was just trying to get at bats and grow in the game. And now being around, I've kind of stepped into a leadership role of I understand the grind of the summer, especially here in Yakima. It's cooking. It's probably 100 degrees out right now. That's just part of it. And to feed that into some of the younger guys like Julian Angulo, I've been with him a lot, has been phenomenal to just kind of feed them. Just like, hey, just keep going, just keep grinding. You'll get through it. This year's been super fun. It's been, I think, the funnest year for me personally. Just getting to step into different shoes compared to the last 2 years. Yeah.
And as your time in the WCL wraps up, thinking back, 20 years from now at your experience in the West Coast League, what do you think your overall thoughts are going to be from your time here?
Man, it's kind of like a mini professional baseball season. That's kind of how I view it. And I mean, J5 and I have talked about this a few times. It's like you have a lot of guys that want to play professional baseball. Well, this is professional baseball dumbed down. You're not going from February to August or October. You're going to from when do we get here? Beginning of June to beginning of August. And it's the same exact schedule. So you get to see, like, is this what you want? And that's how I kind of take the WCL, and I love it. I mean, this is my favorite part of the year.
All right, Spencer Shipman, WCL All-Star. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.